Hi, my name is Emma Samuel. I'm an English and philosophy major here at Santa Clara, and I'm here to tell you just a little bit about my senior thesis for the honors program. So for my thesis, I actually wrote a novella length creative project. It's called The Shattered Crown, and it has a lot of the hallmarks of like a traditional fantasy novel, but without things like a magic system and things like that, just because I didn't have time to incorporate them. So here's just a short summary of the plot. Ilion is a prospering kingdom, but there is poison at its heart. Its king, Hyacinth, has given the kingdom to its ancient enemy in exchange for his safety and has married his only daughter, Clara, off to secure his rule. But Clara will fight with everything she has to stay in her kingdom, no matter the cost. So that's kind of where the story starts, as we see Hyacinth marrying Clara off to try and get her out of the kingdom, and we watch her wrestle with that and try and figure out what she can do to get back to her kingdom. So here's kind of a brief summary of the characters. We have Clara. She's our protagonist. She's the princess of Ilion and the only daughter of the king. She's very caring and very driven, but she's also closed off and has a lot of anger. And throughout the story, we really watch her struggle with her desire for revenge against her father for marrying her off and just not treating her well throughout her entire life. There are also some other characters involved. There's Thracian, who's the prince of another kingdom and the one that Clara is supposed to be married to. Hyacinth is Clara's father and the king of Ilion. There's also Leo, who's Clara's boyfriend and a stable hand at the royal stables, and Eden, who is their friend and the general of the army. And then a couple characters we meet later in the story are Mirren and Athena, who are members of an all-female order of knights that are living in the forest of Ilion. So that's kind of the overarching, not overarching, but the beginning of the plot and the characters. But really, I also want to talk about like kind of what the point of the story is and what I wanted to explore by writing it. And really the central theme is the idea of vengeance and justice. So it's a story about you watch Clara really wrestle with these overwhelming emotions, and she has been wronged a lot in her life, and she wants nothing more than to get revenge on the people who hurt her and the people she cares about. And you see her grapple with those emotions as she tries to kind of synthesize her desire for revenge with her desire to be a good queen for her people and to be the best that she can for the people that she cares about. So it was really interesting to wrestle with this because I feel like I really learned a lot more about my own conceptions of justice and what kind of actions are okay and when. And it was very fascinating to explore that through the lens of Clara. And I hope that anyone who gets the chance to read it sees that as well. So this is just a little bit about the book, just in case anyone's curious. Here's the cover. And it's 7 chapters, including a prologue and an interlude. It's divided into 2 parts. And the story itself is about 90 pages. And one day I actually hope the story is actually derived from a larger project that I've been outlining for a little bit, which I hope to write and one day publish if I can do that. So that's very exciting. And yeah, that is all I've got. Thank you so much.